Championed as the studio disrupting Hollywood, A24 has exploded onto the filmic landscape, its logo seemingly appearing on every one of your favourite movies, burning itself onto the conscience of film viewers. Founded in 2012 by industry veterans David Fenkel, John Hodges and David Katz, it was with the desire to revitalise a once thriving indie movie sector that A24 was born, fueled by the belief that there exists an untapped audience interested in stories told from a distinct perspective. Since their inception, they have progressed from a small three-person operation distributing strange films like Spring Breakers to Oscar darlings receiving the most nominations of any studio in 2016. In terms of their relationship with the marketplace, A24 has successfully found the niche it was searching for in its conception. Operating mainly in the $1 to $20 million budget range, A24 has successfully brought the unconventional, the wacky, and the straight-up absurd films and filmmakers from relative obscurity to international theatres. A24 has slowly solidified its future in this space, quickly becoming consistently successful with their theatrical releases and forging key partnerships with big businesses such as DirecTV, Amazon, and Apple, as well as several different financial institutions. A24's biggest success, however, may be in the way they have managed to transform a large portion of the digital Netflix streaming age into old-fashioned cinemagoers. For these viewers, their work breaks the monotony of the current film landscape, dominated by sequels and blockbusters, by providing highly inventive narratives told in a deeply personal yet unique manner. A24 has found tremendous success by simply giving independent films a wider release, which has given them a reliable audience of film enthusiasts who have not had access to such films since the 90s. Furthermore, by facilitating the production of unique films from unique viewpoints, the studio has automatically tapped into the hearts and wallets of often underrepresented groups such as the African American and LGBTQ community, furthering their viewership. The studio has also created tremendous value for the film industry by completely trusting their artists and refraining from revisions and alterations and straying from star-oriented casting, instead allowing creativity to govern decisions. This provides a fresh crop of talented filmmakers who would never have been able to receive the funding and wide releases afforded by A24 in a typical Hollywood studio setting. While the company has a clear priority for the quality of the films it produces, A24 also places a large focus on the marketing aspect of each of their releases. They have found inventive and savvy ways to reach audiences and boost the success of their films through innovative digital marketing strategies. Out of necessity early on, A24 turned to digital platforms for lower-cost alternatives to the typical studio marketing approach. Believing common strategies were counterproductive, A24 used exclusivity and curiosity as promotional tools to drive their audience to not wait and see their movies in cinemas. They also use hilarious guerrilla tactics to build buzz around their film, such as creating a fake Tinder profile for an AI in Ex Machina and sending glass bombs to Academy Award voters for Spring Breakers. They have also created highly engaging and active social media accounts that have built a solid following. Their YouTube account is filled with entertaining trailers, their Instagram is engaging and funny, they have a podcast where the directors talk with other industry professionals, and they ask their directors to directly engage with fans through Ask Me Anything sessions on Reddit. These techniques, as well as an online store filled with merchandise and the consistency of their product itself, has created a trusting relationship with consumers, whereby viewers are more likely to pay to see movies, something that other studios are struggling to do. All this said, A24's success relies heavily on a few key activities to sustain its growth and ultimately survival. Firstly, their small budget indie status. While the founders remain militant about their indie status, it is clear that their growth has come with an increasing corporatization. They have grown to a company that employs almost 100 people and has profits of around $20 million a year, a sum which is surely increasing. They have also begun to create partnerships with increasingly corporate companies. Their most recent deal was with Apple and was for an undisclosed amount and pertains to the creation of original works exclusively for Apple, whose family-first content lies in opposition to almost everything A24 has made to date. Only time will tell if they are able to remain true to their roots and continue to trust their filmmakers and stories and not grow into just another major studio. In conclusion, A24 has proven to be an extremely important business for the film industry and provides a unique perspective on how to operate an independent production studio.